A stormtrooper unicycling in the rain. Your move, internet. Scout trooper. I find your lack of knowledge disturbing. Howdy ho, H2Hos, Roller Bros, and Lemillions alike. Welcome to Memebase. We're over here on the website Memebase. This used to be my home on the internet back in 2012. I would browse this website and think that I was on the cutting edge of the internet. I thought I was like right in line with what everybody on the internet thought was funny. I was like, yo, this is amazeballs. It's awesome sauce. This is the coolest, most epic stuff I've ever seen in my life. And we're gonna look at some demotivational posters. So I picked demotivational posters because who is looking up demotivational posters and who is on Memebase in 2019? Like, I used to use these websites a ton. We're looking at the Google Trends right now. It seems like demotivational posters saw its first peak in 2010 and then its last peak in 2012 when Memebase seemed to also be peaking, and then they both just died and nobody's searching for either of them. Nobody cares anymore except for me. So let's get into these posts. Pimp My Alpaca. Pimp My Alpaca, premiering on Fox this Sunday. Jesus. Okay, so I really don't know what's demotivational about this. I mean, maybe demotivational posters have completely lost their meaning by 2019, but this is just what? I guess? Oh no. Do Russians have in capitalist America jokes? Not quite. In capitalist America, jokes have Russians. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, it's a top text, bottom text meme inside of a demotivational poster. What is this, Velociraptor? I remember you, Velociraptor, and I never thought I'd need to see you again. This ball is scary as hell. Oh my god, it's like a top text, bottom text meme, but even like in a more primitive form. I just don't, like, I used to find these so funny, and I don't even remember if this is like the proper format for this being used in. I don't even remember what demotivational posters were supposed to be at this point, because I'm just so confused with what's going on Memebase these days. Just wanted to point out the sidebar here because it seems like one of the big things that Memebase is maybe trying to do nowadays is kind of have like those BuzzFeed type list posts that people love to click on, and one of them is 29 raunchy memes for when you're feeling frisky. I don't know if I've ever been feeling frisky and I'm like, you know what would really get me going right now? A good raunchy meme. Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon? Like, what? Like, this is just a reference to the movie Wayne's World. This isn't demotivational in any way. Like, this is probably the most improper use of the format that we have seen so far. And at least the people of Memebase have spoken. They've downvoted it 22 times. It only has 32 upvotes. So, like, at least they have some decency and sense of what the meme is supposed to be left within them. Amnesia Rock, helping you forget one blow to the head at a time. I'm reaching my limit with these demotivational posters. Maybe there was something to this back in the day. Maybe I would have enjoyed this in 2012, but now I'm just confused and upset. Because you're worth it. Magic. I don't even understand what this is trying to say whatsoever. Oh yeah, goes through red light with siren, no emergency. No emergency. Donut shop closes at 5, and it's got the Scumbag Steve hat on. Rest in peace, Scumbag Steve. You are dearly missed. Oh man, this is just giving me a lot of nostalgia about like the older ages of the internet when you could just throw a Scumbag Steve on something, throw some top text, throw some bottom text, bam, you're on the front page, you win the internets. The Empire. Boy, those budget cuts are really starting to show. I mean, it's a funny image. I guess the caption is kind of funny. I want to click on this and see, like, if I can find a time frame of when it came from. It's got 685 upvotes and 18 downvotes. There are at least 700 people still browsing very demotivational on Memebase. Alright, so I can't seem to find a date on when this image came out, but I'm guessing Memebase hasn't updated their website in a very long long time because there's still an option to add this to Stumble Upon. I don't know if anybody remembers Stumble Upon, but Stumble Upon was a website where you could just, you know, keep clicking Stumble Upon and be taken to some random website based on, you know, some tastes that you would give them. You're like, oh, I'm into art, comedy, and gaming, and it'll show you random art, comedy, gaming stuff from random edges of the internet. And it was really fun, but now it doesn't exist anymore. It's gotten turned into some website called Mix that I haven't checked out. It might be the same thing, but yeah, Stumble Upon is also another completely dead website. No moving during cuddle time. This might actually be the first time I've ever seen a GIF or a GIF within the context of a demotivational poster. This is not demotivational whatsoever. I mean, it's adorable, but like, what? There was a error, but I refuse to tell you what it is. Computers. Some are just stubborn like that. Fake. Computers would know that it's an error and not a error. Calling out, this is justice in the demotivational poster community. I love to see it. Be unique. It never hurts to stand out. Yes, it does. In Korea, that can get you killed. Can it get you killed in Korea? I did not know that was a thing at all. This is one of those double demotivational posters where they're like, no, I'm gonna respond to your demotivational poster by putting your demotivational poster inside of a demotivational poster. Oh, this is kind of fun. Let's check out this little poll they've got over here. It says, ICANN has opinion. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Memebase, I think, was like bought up or whatever, was taken in to ICANN has cheeseburgers. So everything that we look at on Memebase, also Failblog, a bunch of other like random internet websites were bought up by ICANN has cheeseburger. So let's just take this little quiz that says, since when has they been used as a singular pronoun? I'm going to say I don't know. Just give me the, oh no! Oh my god, it doesn't even give you the, it's so stupid. How much do you donate annually to health/human service nonprofit organizations? Like, come on. It was like an interesting question, and now you're like, can I get serious information about your spending habits, please? Notes from a totally lame vampire. Oh look, they renamed Twilight. Okay, I'm starting to get skeptical here. There's some Twilight hate going on here. That definitely has not happened in a really long time because just nobody cares. So I think this might be an old post. The problem with Memebase is that I've just scrolled to the top and there's no sort option. There's no option to look at a hot page. There's no option to look at top posts. There's no option to look at new posts. You just get a string of posts that are whatever. So let's check out this comment here to see when this beloved post is from, or at least when that, what? No. January 31st, they always give you the date. I've looked at other comments on this website. So this is a fresh post from January 31st, 2019, or at least that's when this comment came in. So somebody is looking at this in 2019. Oh, this has to be from 2012. Cannot unsee. Susan Boyle 2012. I guess Susan and Boyle and Newt Gingrich look somewhat similar. They kind of do. Russian roulette was less surprising in the good old days. I actually kind of like this one. I'm not sure if it's demotivational, but I do think it's a funny post. You win. Let's answer this poll here. Are you a fan of K-pop? No, I am not. How often do you and your family shop at Whole Foods? I'm tired of this bait and switch ICANN has cheeseburger. Like, you get me in with questions about they pronouns and me liking K-pop, and then you're like, what are your shopping habits? Tell me, I need to know so I can know what ads to serve you, please. Chewing gum. Swallowing it is bad for your health. It's like they're farting out chewing gum bubbles. I actually think this would be a good argument for swallowing chewing gum, because if you could swallow chewing gum and then be able to fart out an exercise ball that you could sit on whenever you wanted, that would be actually really convenient. This baby isn't amused. What is this, like Success Kid the later years after the cold, harsh realities of the world start to really get to him? And I just found a very high quality image of Success Kid. I never realized he had sand in his hand before and a little sand on his mouth. He should have cleaned that off before taking this picture. But no, you just had to get the meme. You just had to get that perfect image. If you noticed it, he gets to punch you now. Doesn't count unless it's below the waist. This is a case of an ancient meme coming back into relevancy. I mean, this was really popular back in the day, and now it's popular again. So this demotivational poster actually makes a lot of sense. Good on you, Memebase. So I definitely have a certain love for Memebase and dead memes on dead websites. There's more to look at here, like the art of trolling, and Rage Comics is definitely one that I want to look at in the future. There's also other websites to look at, like 9gag and iFunny. I mean, we're looking at the Google Trends chart. It seems like they all sort of peaked around the same time, iFunny peaking a little bit later, 9gag's relevancy lasting a little bit longer than Memebase's, but they're all terrible, and I want to look at them all. I legitimately had more fun filming this video or recording this video than I have in a while. So like, dead memes is definitely something I want to keep looking at. Let me know if there's any other dead websites that you want me to check out, or things that you used to browse that you haven't thought about in years. Let me know if you had fun and if you want to see more stuff like this in the future, and I will see you soon. Skate on the best of your abilities, have an absolutely fantastic day, and make sure you're drinking more water.